Guys, Puggy here. We're taking a look at our Vulcan fantasy picks. So far, you saw Crim 6 putting up some big numbers. Octane on his way to some nice numbers. We'll keep our eyes on the Faze guys as well. But right now, the game is loading up. Let's go right into the action. We got Envy forcing game 4. After dropping the first two, they clutched up in overtime, which is kind of the opposite of the storyline we've seen so far tonight. It's always been Envy out to an early lead with Faze on the comeback route.
Yeah, exactly. They're finally able to break the mold there in game 3. And this, I believe, is an Envy host here for the hardpoint. At least I received the invite from an Envy player.
Makes you feel good about yourself, if you're an Envy fan. Envy Aqua, not able to get it done inside. You're going to see Clayster starting off 3-1. Finally, he's cleaned up. No one able to get much time, though, in our first 30 seconds. Just 14 points. And it looks like Aqua is going to be able to grab a little bit of time here for Envy now. As the final 19 seconds come down to the middle, you'll see that rotation as they set up for hill number 2. Time to bring out the Bals. It's been all ASM 1s up to this point.
Zuma wins a fight in the middle there. A couple pushing out from that glass area. He is going to drop. We're going to be rotating now over to the B-bomb site. Attach was already set up. He was checking bottom pipes. Nobody at home for Attach. Hill's getting contested, though. And he's just going to get swarmed there. Teammates trying to answer back. It looks like they kind of got a split spawn. Enable spawned up at top parking lot. One member from Faze kind of spawned A Street, and they flood over. Catches Envy completely off guard. Now it's a split spawn from Envy.
Yeah,
One player spawns guard, one top parking lot. With a pinch coming in on Faze right now.
JCap with the God spawn behind 3 Faze members. Gets the assist on one, a kill on the other. Zuma does find him in the hard point before he's taken down, but now you're going to see Aqua charging right back. This is a battle going back and forth with both teams clearing each other out. No one picking up a lot of time, and a very even game after our first 2 minutes.
Aqua got, I think, a 5 streak before he eventually fell, Chris. The game tied up, 2 minutes in, about to rotate out, 5 seconds left on this one. Looks like scrap time. Gonna end up going to Zuma as he won that gunfight there against Looney, and they are going to be the first team set up. So Faze set up ready to go. Octane going to peek out from Catwalk, get ripped up immediately by Enable. Aqua and Looney, though, able to pick up a couple. Pressure should be coming shortly. The first man in, I think, is going to be Cap. So Cap's going to fly in, able to respawn, take out Enable, and now you got 2 players all of a sudden set up here for Envy. They've got control of the hardpoint, Chris.
Attach trying to break through, though, gets one. 2 more players outside. The pre-fire gets the second. That was JCap busting in. Now, grenades going out, Attach connecting, Clayster cleaning up, Zuma reclaiming the hard point for now. Faze, how long can they hold, though? Here comes the push. 2 down again from Envy. They're pushing 1 at a time, and Faze is dealing with it up to this point, but that is 4 down. Aqua with the break there after JCap's 2-piece.
Cap crushed Clay, too. Absolutely crushed with the headshot there. Able to pick up 2 players with headshots. Great stuff out of Cap. He had a really good game number 1. Right now, starting a little slow. He's 7-10, but Aqua carrying the way at 14-8. You see Zuma, who I'm watching right now, having a monster game. He's almost got 20 kills already here. We just got past the 7-minute mark. I believe he's on pace for 60.
Yeah, Zuma's probably the best. Honestly, talking about players that have really just kind of shined recently at LAN events, Matt and Ben were talking about it earlier today. They think Zuma may be the best player as of late. He's just been crushing in all 3 tournaments, especially performing well against Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and this is about the time. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, he was a quote-unquote ghoster. That's where he really came alive, was through Ghost. But it was about this time, I believe, sort of when you saw, I'm trying to think what UMG event it was, when I think he played with Denial, I think it was. Teaming was studying them, and he just had this ridiculous event, absolutely crushing anyone, then finished out the year as a top player in Ghost. I think we're getting close to about that kind of time period in the cycle of the game. And Zuma, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's played great throughout this title, but lately, I'd agree. The past month or so, Chris, I mean, I just feel like every time I watch him play, he destroys. And you know when people are just talking about, complaining about his play style, the fact that he flanks too much, and he does this, he does that. when you're annoying players to the point they're complaining about your playstyle, it typically means you're doing something right.
Oh, yeah.
And they're getting pissed that you're constantly killing them.
I remember
the
Ogres
he's 28-50.
way back in the day were hated for their play style because it was just something that always caught opponents off guard. They played a little bit different than everyone else. And Zuma, this must be his host because he is just flying through human beings.
Shredding right now, yeah, 30 and 16. And yeah, he's almost exactly on pace for 60 as 5 minutes left in the game. And he is just melting everyone. And I don't know where I put him in the ranks of all the players right now. It's so difficult to even have that conversation, but at least over the past month or so, yeah, he's up there, man. He's been playing so well, on form. He's got the most captures in the game. He's got the most kills in the game, crushing everything in sight right now. What
if I told you, Maven, that this is Envy's host?
No, I thought that it was because I got the invite from Octane.
Yeah.
But I thought it was Envy, but it blows me away how he's going off. It must be one of his neighbors hosting the game.
Zuma slowing down, only has picked up 4 kills in the last 40 seconds. The man is ridiculous. I'm just watching him every spawn.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I have gone to no one but him. Since the people can't see my screen, I didn't care if I was being biased. I wanted to watch him because he has so many more kills than everybody else. I mean, Aqua's going off. He was going off early. We saw him on a 5 streak, a couple different 5 streaks, putting up massive numbers. And he's still a full 10 kills behind Zuma right now. Like 10 kills at the end of the game isn't really that much. When you have 4 minutes left on the clock, that's a big spread.
Clay and Zuma clearing out the hard point. So, like you said, Envy seems to be able to gain control, but then jump out of the hard point or just spread themselves too thin. You can see that lead building up for Faze now. 50 points at this moment. You're going to see Zuma trying to help that lead grow. Big kill up top. He's going to pick up some final seconds. The movement, perfect. He knows exactly where the pressure is coming from. Always dodging out of the way right before those grenades land at his feet.
Unfortunately, a grenade also connects with Octane, as that's like the 17th team kill for Envy throughout this series. Zuma coming back, though. He's 41 and 23. He'll be responding in just a second here. I'm just curious to see if he can get 60, because if it continues, he's still on pace for it right now, or darn near close to it. Well, do you know what the record is right now for respawns?
I'm sure someone in the chat does. So guys in the chat, help us out here.
I'm curious. It's probably, if I had to guess, mid-50s. There's no reason if this game goes to time, if he keeps playing like this, he's gonna beat that. Which I know isn't interesting to everyone, but to me, I like records. I own the Guinness Book of World Records, and I think records in just about everything are cool.
I agree. All the records.
Look at his captures too. It's not like he's just mindlessly slaying. He has 15 captures. That's so many more than anyone else in the game. He's playing aggressive, and he's playing aggressive effectively right now.
Right. Attach inside, trying to hold on to the hard point. Is going to drop. Zuma, though, was given enough time to respawn. There's at least 1 kill per life. Make it 2. He's going to find it. A 3rd player inside. Zuma clearing hard points on his own.
He's laying right in front of you, Zuma. Shoot him. And he's going to get blanked. There was number 45, lying prone right below you. Open your eyes, Tommy.
Jeez, Tommy Papa. Over to Zuma once again, and he is going to be hunting behind 3 players. Just saw shots, though, coming from Aqua on mid-street. Backs up. Smart play. Attach is going to clean up the other 2. 3 spawners now from Envy, and Zuma's just baiting them in. Unfortunately, wasn't able to win that fight. Attach rotating over. It's the top hard point here. This is where Envy could pull up and bring this game back into contention, but they need to break through. Zuma on the flank behind 2 of them. Will they stop him? No, 1 caught reloading. A 2nd hold, though, from Aqua. Attached now, though, in the area is going to shoot Aqua and Octane in the feet. Attached is going to clear with 3 straight kills, and now Zuma just looking for the 50 bomb.
Oh, come on, Clay. Those are both Zuma assists. He's at 46. The record, honestly, Chris, could be anything between 50 and 98.
50 and 98?
Yeah, according to the chat.
Okay.
Anywhere between, Sensor dropped 150. So
okay, Sensor.
Honestly, Sensor is lately scoring far above his average. So here we are. Aqua, 37 and 31. Time is done. I mean, this one is going to be going here to Faze. I'm just going to be watching Zuma.
Yep.
See if he's able to pick up some more. He gets 1 more. It's 48. He slowed down big time. I mean, he was on pace for 60. We'll see if he can get a couple more to go with it. Finds his player in the corner. There's 49.
Jesus.
Turns. There's 50. There's 51. No, he's going to lose that one.
He's got 30 seconds left.
Impressive performance. And, yeah, if he doesn't slow down there, I think he shatters the record for kills and respawn here.
He's getting close. 51 so far. And we'll see what he's going to finish with. Envy going to drop another series, a heartbreaking loss to Orbit last night. They had their toughest challenge of the week here against Faze, and they will be taken down. Zuma finishing with 53 and 34. He had 30 kills after the first 5 minutes. He's high-fiving himself right there in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was incredible. What, he ended up getting 53?
Yeah. Not bad, Zuma.
That might be the record. I saw 52 quite a few times by Clayster. And again, I apologize. I know as casters we're not supposed to just talk about that, but it was an incredible performance. I mean, you guys were watching on your screen. Zuma was shredding, not just kill whoring, obviously. Is how many captures he ended up with? 16 captures.
16 and 6
That's pretty
defense.
wild stuff. Great game by Zuma as they close out the series.
1.56 to go along with Cloister's 1.03 and a 1.0 from Enable. 10 captures, though, from Attach. 10 captures from Enable as well. It's a team effort from Faze. We're seeing exactly what we saw on land from this crew when it comes to their hardpoint game. They just love to swarm you, and when the connection's good, they can just rip right through. On the other side, Aqua 1.21, 41 kills, 34 deaths, 5 defense and 10 captures. Pretty good game on his end, but then you had Looney and JCap dropping .7s. Man, it's not good enough.
It is not, and I mean, really, as impressive it was that Faze came back in a lot of those games, and they won the series 3-1 with a pretty commanding Game 4 victory. I mean, really, Chris, the thing I'll take from this series is that Envy, to a degree, kind of threw it away. They had control in Game 1.
Yep.
They had control in Game 2. We could have had another round 11 in Game 2, but Looney got some happy feet there. Flew off the map.
Yep.
A tough one if you're Envy. It's just definitely a frustrating loss, especially as to get smacked by Zuma and crew in that last one.
Lots of blown opportunities there from Envy, but there's plenty of time to bring it back in the Pro League. Envy drops back to 500. They're sitting at 3-3. Up next, though, Denial, currently 4-0, looking to improve to 5-0, is going to be taking on TCM, who is desperately looking for their second win of the Pro League. We'll be right back with the last match of the evening.